Oh, I'm live. Good. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the quiet jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Ooh, ooh, baby. Ooh, I got two people. Ooh, baby. A wee my way, a wee my way, a wee my way, a wee my way. I'm in one of those moods this morning, so I thought I'd come give you girls a live. Hello, Drew M. What's going on? How are things? A wee my way, a wee my way. Oh, I'm just in one of those. It's just one of those days. Deidre Reed, happy Sunday. Good morning. That a girl goes through when I'm angry inside. Don't wanna take it out on you. How come as soon as I start the live, then it wants to, my phone wants to start overheat. Ooh, girl, the ghetto. Ooh, a bug. Ooh, 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 no ma'am. Ooh, ooh, God. Oh, ooh. Okay. Had to get that rectified. As soon as I let down the window, honey, a spider. A spider. With a T, not a D. S-P-I-T-E-R. Dropped down low and got its eagle on. Right beside my leg. The ghetto. Anywho, how are y'all this morning? I don't have anything to talk about. I just thought I'd drop in and say hello. You had me at hello. It was many years ago, Miss Honey. How's it going? I feel like it's been so long since I've seen you. I feel like it's been a while. My screen is all dark, child, because my phone want to overheat. Good. Did you see a movie over the weekend? I did not see a movie over the weekend. I worked all day Friday. Well, all day. Honey, I don't work in the day. I work in the night, and then I sleep all day. But I worked Friday. I slept. I slept my little hindquarters off on Saturday. And here I am, Sunday, looking at y'all, looking at me, looking at us, looking at we. I had some coffee, so I'm a little, I'm wired, I'm pumped, I'm amped, and all those other white words. So anywho, what y'all doing? How's Sunday going? Any plans for the Sabbath, which is technically Saturday, but you know, I'm black, so most black people consider Sunday the Sabbath. Actually, I guess white people do too, because white people go to church on Sunday. I don't really know. I don't keep up with my white family. I let them mind their business and I mind mine. And that's just that on that. Anywho, on my way to see Avengers. Oh, yes. Are we going to get a review? I've never seen a superhero. Well, I've never seen any of the movies in this line of movies, being the Avengers or any of the spin-off Avengers movies. So I'm not gonna see this. My friend and I have decided that we're gonna start at the beginning. She's seen them all, and she saw Avengers twice already this weekend and has cried. Lord, her eyes just falling out the. I was gonna say falling off the bone, falling out the sockets, cause she's all in her feelings about whatever has gone on in the movie. So she's gonna start me at the beginning and see. I don't really have emotions like that, not really. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. I may videotape how I feel about the Avengers, but I gotta watch like all of them, and that's gonna be an undertaking. It's gonna be an undertaking. Anywho, um, yeah, my mama's gonna be so disappointed that I'm up and I'm not going to church, but I'm just not. I'm just not. My hair is not suitable for church. Today is hair day. Yesterday was going to be hair day, but I slept all day. So today is hair day. Something must be done because I've had these braids like 2 weeks and my hair is very frizzy. I'm gonna give y'all a peek. Don't scream. It's very, honey, it's just, and this is, I slicked it down a couple days ago. It's just not working out. So we got to do something. We got to do something. I'm thinking about cutting my hair. I don't know. I'm so bored with it. But I don't want to look like nobody's grandson. I'm attending church online. Oh, well, don't let me interrupt your service now. Don't let me. It's going to be good. Just remember that some of the movies are not as good. Yeah. I mean, they're mostly going to be white, so I might be bored. But my friend is white, so I'm going to pretend to be totally into it. Like, oh my God, did you see? Wow. But I just don't identify with white people like that. I be watching and I just I don't know, child. I just don't know. Anywho, I'm just here. Like I said, I don't have anything to talk about. I'm just letting you know I'm not walking into the church house as well. Oh, yeah. I may watch a sermon. Sometimes I pull up like an old Joyce Meyer sermon, or, back in my day, we used to watch Creflo Dollar. I may pull up one of those old Creflos. I've been feeling a way about Creflo since he asked me to buy him a plane. I've been feeling a way. I still like TD Jakes, though. I don't really have any qualms with TD. I'm not watching John Gray, though. I know that. I know that for sure. Did y'all see? There was a video of Larry Reed live. He stays in all the tea. He did an interview with another woman who kind of half dated John Gray, but said she didn't sleep with him, but said she was at the hotel and she had on his t-shirt. And I'm just like, what you have on this man's t-shirt for if y'all ain't sleep together? I wanna know why you had on his t-shirt. I just need answers, because that's fishy. That's real fishy. Jesus is the coffee in my cup. Well, I just made myself a delicious caramel, because when you're making coffee, you got to say caramel, because that's how they say it on all the commercials. Caramel mocha French vanilla coffee this morning, and it blessed me. It blessed me. I didn't, I used to be a barista. I didn't make it all special like we did back in the cafe. I literally just got some caramel hot chocolate. I didn't even know they made hot chocolate with like caramel flavoring in it, but my mama had some in the kitchen. Then she had some instant coffee crystals, and I just put a pack of each in the cup and some water, some hot water, and stirred it up. A little French vanilla creamer. I really didn't need the creamer, but I was like, treat yourself. So I treated myself, and it was delicious. It truly was delicious. Let's see. You not watching John Gray, the Cheetah Pastor? I'm sure not. I never liked him. And that's the thing. When I made my video about John Gray, I started off the video saying I never liked him, and people were like, well, that's why you making this video, because you've never liked him. It's like, no, I'm making a video because he got on TV and lied to y'all. Me not liking him don't have nothing to do with the fact that I never liked R. Kelly either, and I'm talking about how gross he is. I don't know what to tell you. Let's see. I saw that. I think she slept with him. She definitely slept with him. First of all, I'm not finna do an interview about somebody I didn't sleep with. I'm probably not, me personally, probably not gonna do an interview about somebody I did sleep with, because first of all, and second of all, probably third too, y'all don't need to be in my vagina's business. That's between me and her, okay? Us. We. It's not really something I need to call y'all about. So, but especially if we didn't sleep together, we was just hanging out at the hotel, and somehow I found my way into his t-shirt. Somehow. Now, I've hung out with plenty of people. plenty, male, female, in between. I got a couple in between friends, identify as non-binary and go by they. I've hung out with, she, hers, he, hims, and theys, they, thems. At no point in my hanging out have I ever found myself in any of my friends' t-shirts. Never. See, Destiny's Child, on their final album, Destiny Fulfilled, that dropped in 2004, there's a song on it called T-Shirt. And it's about sex. Basically, it's about Beyonce man ain't here, and she in his t-shirt because she miss him. It smell like him, and she just all in the bed rubbing all on her body, pretty much. Here go my mama texting me. Oh, girl, I accidentally marked it as read instead of replying. Let me get over here. Sorry, y'all. Got to respond to my mama. She be mad when I ignore her text, but she ignores mine all the time. The ghetto. Good morning, Sly Sylvia. Good morning, Aaron. Yes, on my way to play Sunday service. You better play like you ain't never played before. Play like you have never played before. But as I was saying, Beyonce and Kelly and them was talking about the t-shirt and how you just be in it, and I feel the fabric of your feet, your t-shirt flow through my thighs. What? Fabric flowing through my thigh? Is it a silk t-shirt? How's it just flow? Cotton don't just flow like that, but all right. Okay, Beyonce. I love that song, but like most of those sexy songs that Destiny's Child put out towards the end, Michelle get on the song and it's ruined. Michelle get on talk about give it to me deeper. What? Giving me the fever. Give it to me deeper. What? Deeper in Christ? What are you talking about, Michelle? Cut it out. Oh, she got on my nerves on the song, child. John Gray has a dirty belly button and no one can convince me otherwise. He probably don't wash between his toes either. I don't think he can reach them. He just, he gets on my nerves. Took a shower in his hotel and slept in the bed with no relations. Right. I've never, and I have spent at least 50% of my life in hotels because, my grandmother and mother are with the ministry. Honey, they have done church, especially the Kojic church. You got to travel. They be having conventions and meetings and carrying on. So you got to get down to the meeting. I spent a good portion of my childhood in hotels. When I got old enough, I had some friends, some boyfriends, down to the hotels too. And it's like, oh yeah, let's go hang out. We used to hang out on the second floor. Let's go, because we be in the same hotel every year. Let's go hang out on the second floor, blah, blah, blah. There was never a point in time where I or he would be in each other's room, taking no showers, laying in nobody's beds, none of that. We'd be on the second floor on the balcony. He'd have him a cigarette if he wanted one or whatever. We just be hanging out. These kids are salacious these days. I don't understand. I don't get it. Plus, his wife tried to read the girl, and if he didn't sleep with her, why was she so pressed? Child. Adventure looked like she just repressed anyway. She just seems like the type of person that is pressed. I don't know. I just do not. I want to like her, and I want to say, oh, this is a wife scorned. She's going through, blah, blah, blah. We're rooting for her. But it feels like she's orchestrating a lot of this. It feels like most of this wouldn't be in our faces if it wasn't for adventure. It really seems to me like John wouldn't have said nothing. But adventure got him going all on these shows, the Real and the View and the Boo and the Who and the Woo, talking to the girls. See how he deep with these folks, and he had emotional affairs, and it just seems so staged and fake. It seems so staged and artificial. Oh, hey, Morocco. What is this? Radwayne? Sharif? Good to see you. I'm so sorry that I butchered your name. I know that's not it. Good morning, Gail. How are things? I love Michelle's verse on Free. See, she can do songs like Free and just Survivor. She can do, you know, Dickies in my zone tonight. I thought she was Dickies was a cuss word. I didn't know it was pants. That's how saved my mama was. I didn't know Dickies was the brand of khaki jeans, khaki pants. Child, we went in there one time to get me some uniforms for school. Girl in pants said Dickies. I said, oh no, I can't. I gotta avert your eyes. Oh Jesus. But yeah, even her verse on that was yeah, Soldier. Soldier, she can do like a kind of upbeat or preppy. I don't want her to do sexy. I don't want to hear, the Rocket remix featuring Michelle Williams. Kelly, yes. Come on, Kelly. Give us a little something to groove to. Michelle, no ma'am. We gon', when Jesus say yes, nobody can say no. Tamar and Nene on the same show. That's the stuff of my angry black woman nightmare. Is it confirmed that she's gonna join the Housewives? Because I don't. All you have to do now is throw Kimberell and Wendy Williams on there, and you got yourself a real mess. The attitudes, the behavior. I would watch at least the first couple episodes. Let me see who. Kimberell, Wendy Williams, Nene Leakes, Tamar Braxton, probably Karen Huger from Potomac. I'm trying to make a full cast. I'm trying to make like 7 girls. Who else is aggravating? Let me get somebody from Love and Hip Hop. Who's on my nerves the most on Love and Hip Hop? Tierra Marie. No, she's boring. She don't do too much. Spice. Get Spice. Get Spice. I need one more. Somebody give me one more. Good morning, April. How are things? How's it going? Wigs will fly every week. Child, now Tamar, she goes around with her head just skin. Skin. I just be like, for why? Por qué? I guess. It's just too much. It's far too much. Anywho. I need one more. That New York chick or her mother. Sister Patterson. Sister Patterson. Yes, God. We ain't seen Sister Patterson in a while. Hope she's doing well. I love me some Sister Patterson growing up. Me and my mama used to watch, and I would live for Sister Patterson, and my mama would just hate it. She would hate it. That's not a sister. She acting like she's supposed to be a church mother, and well, girl, that's her stage name. She's Sister Patterson. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. That's what we have to call her. Why is my mama? Who is it? Oh, that's my grandma. What does she want? Why didn't pop up on this phone? The ghetto. Good morning, Nick. Nicholas White, my love. How are you? Good morning, exquisitely fine. Happy to see you this Sunday. Ciao. I don't know what time Jay Wilson does his church services, but I'm trying to get off so y'all can, if y'all make it over there, y'all can. I don't know who y'all watch. I know it's a whole bunch of beef, but I know a lot of people love to go visit Jay Wilson on his Sunday morning, sermons or whatever they are. Sister Patterson is nuts, which is where I was finna say Nene. New York. That's where New York gets it from, child. Her mother is just the older her. I want to see New York's grandmother. I don't know if she's still with us or not, but I have to see where this energy came from. Uh-oh, Lord, the wasp. No, that's a bumblebee. She all right. She can fly. She can stay around. But yeah, I would have loved to see New York's grandmother if she's no longer with us, because somebody somewhere has to have a little bit of sense, just a little bit. But I love me some New York. I not even in a like ironic or funny way. I just really do love New York. She's a fool. She's a fool. Shut your mouth and read that damn magazine, girl. Yes, God. Give it up, Delicious. You look like a man. I want to see New York go on Iyanla, because the things they would say to each other, the things Iyanla and New York would say to each other, child, I would love it. You notice how Tiffany is a different person when her mom speaks to her? Of course, everybody is. Every living body that I know, most everybody. Child, when my mama speaks to me, I'm pretty much like this, but you know, I'm not going to curse. I'm not gonna do that. I won't. Period. Child, but yes, somebody call Iyanla and have Iyanla come talk to Sister Patterson in New York. These are the things that I need in my life. I do want to see Iyanla talk to somebody white though. Who white can we get on Iyanla? Because it's been a long time. It's been like 5 or 6 seasons since she talked to a white person. The discrimination. They got problems too. Who can we get this white to come on Iyanla? Don't nobody say Trump, because I don't want to watch that. Oh, Britney Spears. Yes. Yes, God. Yes, because Iyanla would, as soon as Britney walks into the room and sits down, honey, and they get ready to talk, Iyanla would say, beloved, you've done it again. Beloved, with the taste of your lips, I'm on a ride. You're toxic. You're toxic. I'm slipping under with the taste of a poison paradise. Let's go through these lyrics. I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic? Beloved. Yes, God. Somebody get Britney Spears on Iyanla. Let's see. I'm me all the time. I'm always respectful, but you gonna get the same lady. Yeah, I mean, there are different versions of me depending on who I'm with. Like, on camera me and off camera me are two completely different people. I think I might have said 12 words yesterday. I don't talk. I don't talk, but I get on camera, child, and I be talking down. So I just, hey man, what's going on? How are things? How are you? Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like I give different energies, but I do. So I can't explain it. I wouldn't let Iyanla call me beloved. Why not? I love it. I am a fan. Actually, me and Life with Michelle, back when we were on good terms, used to call each other beloved all the time. All the time. Anywho, Tiffany I find very attractive now as opposed to back then. Yeah, she got a little meat on her bones, you know, got those breasts redone. Is giving the girls, you know, looks, body. I know that's wrong, but I'm weird. No, that's not wrong. She's a woman and you like women. I don't see the problem here. I need Iyanla to have Oprah on and ask her why she crapped on Michael. Michael who? Jackson? I just wish y'all would just it's not really that deep. Oprah, they called Oprah, said, will you do this interview? I'm talking like I've seen it. I haven't seen it. Let me start there. But she is a journalist journalists, whether you know they're celebrities and you like them or not, or whether they're black and you like them or not, are gonna journal. I don't I don't understand. Good morning, Larry Rayford. How are you? Did she say anything in the docu series that was disparaging to Michael Jackson, or is it just the fact that she did the interview with these two not very credible guys? Because I'm confused. Everybody was mad at Oprah, and I'm like, Oprah decided to take a job. What? What more? What more? I think there are people who are sensitive about Michael because of his last few years. What happened in his last few years? He was missing for a long periodical time, and then he came back, told y'all, "Hey girls, I'm finna go on this final tour. This is it. This is it. This is it," and had everybody chanting, "This is it," and then it was it. Then he went on to glory. You got the right one today. Danielle Stewart, what you talking about? What happened? What's going on? He was broke, he was sick, just a lot of things. So am I. But if I die and somebody does an interview about me, y'all gonna be mad? I don't understand. I do not understand. She came for him like he was guilty. Okay, well then, yeah, that's something that the people may not like. What did she say? That was no shade. I'm talking about Michael. Okay, okay. I mean, there's so much mystery surrounding Michael Jackson, which is why I didn't talk about the documentary, nor did I watch it, because I had the same feeling in my spirit that I had about Jussie Smollett, where it's like, you know, the initial thing happened and everybody jumped on YouTube and was like, "Oh my God, Jussie Smollett was beat up by two white men, blah blah blah." I was like, that don't feel like it's just that simple. And then it happened, you know, it came out, or people started saying no, he didn't, and then everybody got on and was like, "Oh my God, Jussie Smollett lied." And then it went back to, "Oh my God, the police department lied." You know, it was a whole bunch of back and forth. My spirit detects back and forth and just cuts it off, cuts it right off. So when I heard they were doing Beyond Neverland, or Leaving Neverland, Finding Neverland, Look Over There, There's Neverland, or whatever it was called, my spirit was like, girl, it's not for you. It's not for you. And I ain't talk about it. Period. It's too much surrounding Michael, too much mystery. We will absolutely never know the truth. Y'all can do all the documentaries, y'all can have all the exposés. We not gonna know the truth. We are not. It's the same thing with Jussie Smollett. We are not going to know what happened. Just are not. The same thing with Whitney Houston. I just did my rambling report. It should be up at some point today, but honey, the way the internet has been working out here, we've been having storms. We don't know. But with Whitney Houston, everybody has their own perspective of how her life was. Now Robin Crawford is about to put out her memoir, and that is her experience. We're not gonna know exactly how she was all the time. The same thing with Matthew Knowles, about to put out this Destiny's Child documentary. It's his perspective. We aren't going to know 100% what happened about anything ever. So I don't understand. A documentary about Michael Jackson's involvement in video games in the 90s is worth exploring. Well, maybe that's something you can do, because I don't know nothing about this. Did he send money to Nintendo so they could drop the games? What happened? What did he do? Enlighten the girls, because I've never heard this before in my life. But yeah, I feel like we don't know anything ever. One was already done. He worked with Sega mostly. Okay, well, cool. He funded the Genesis or something, I'm assuming. Good for him. Yeah, I would watch a documentary about that. But I don't. It's like people are trying to tell people how to feel about these legends. I have never once told anybody, hey, stop watching The Cosby Show. Because I watch little clips of The Cosby Show here and there on Facebook and YouTube, and I cackle. I was watching the episode a couple days ago where Vanessa got drunk playing the ABC game and she went home and they made her play it again, and they tricked her into thinking that Rudy was, doing shots. Good episode. Denise had to get her back in the house. I was cackling down. I will never tell anybody, because of what happened with Bill Cosby, that, you have to hate Bill Cosby now. You must never watch his things. I ain't never said that, and I won't. I'm never going to tell nobody to stop listening to Michael Jackson. I personally don't listen to R. Kelly. I feel like y'all shouldn't be giving him money, but I'm not going to tell you to stop listening to R. Kelly, because the folks that love R. Kelly are not going to stop listening to R. Kelly. I don't understand. He did the music for Sonic 3. Here's the link. Oh, work. I'm going to come back and click that. Kanye's church and $5,000 shoe. What about it? I won't be attending the church and I won't be buying the shoe. Like, I don't do Kanye. But again, I ain't gonna never tell y'all not to listen to his music. I'm just not gonna do it. But even after he said, he and Trump were good girlfriends and all of that, y'all let him go to #1, y'all being those that listened. I ain't talking about you specifically if you didn't do it, but the girls let him get to #1 on the iTunes charts at least. So ain't no point in telling folks who to listen to and who to love. He's not officially credited because of the molestation scandal, but the composition sounds similar to the Dangerous album. I was thinking about Dangerous last night. Dangerous. Anywho, well, that's fun. That's festive. If you were a tween or teen in the 90s, it's hard to let go of Robert. We be trying, though. I mean, and I understand that. If somebody told me, let's see who I was a big fan of in my tween years. My tween years, I guess, the Cheetah Girls. I was the Cheetah Girls stan. And like B5. Because I would not have ever been able to listen to an R. Kelly in my tween years, because my mama wouldn't allow it. We're saved. But yeah, if somebody had told me you could never listen to another Cheetah Girl song in your life, even at the big age of 24, gonna be 25 next month, I would be like, oh dang. They had a couple few bops. But I would try. And those of you that are trying, good for you. Good for you. Now, a teenager, if Jasmine Sullivan turned out to be a serial killer or something, that would be very difficult for me. That would hurt me. It would cut me deep if I could never listen to, or if I, have been told to never listen to a Jasmine Sullivan song again in my life. I would suffer. I would. So I understand. I understand what y'all saying. I feel like buying his music, because a lot of people have started streaming and buying these people's things. And it's like, okay, so you're actively and willingly giving them money after, it has been proven that they have done wrong. I wouldn't do that. Which is why when I found out, well, like I said, I've been knew about Bill Cosby. But when the ish hit the fan, I didn't go and buy Cosby on Amazon. I looked up how much it would be, because I really do love Cosby. Not the Cosby Show. Cosby. Two different shows. But I didn't buy it. I wanted to, but I said no, because that would probably be giving money to the estate, and I'm not gonna do it. I won't. Let's see. I cannot hear Robert's music in the same way. He's singing to a 14-year-old while peeing on her, but that's in my head. I understand that as well. Like I said, I have never really been a big R. Kelly person. But I get it. I get what you mean when you say you listen to him, and it's like when a Chris Brown song comes on and I'm just like, oh God, he was probably beating a woman right before he recorded this. You know, I feel that way. When his first album came out, I sang that thing through and through. The Chris Brown debut album and the Dreamgirls soundtrack was on constant repeat back in 2007. I'd take one out, put the other one in, take that out, put the first one back in. Like it was serious. But when I hear Chris Brown now, it's like, ugh. But also with Chris Brown, he's 30 years old, still singing in the same key he was singing at 20. And I clicked on a video on Instagram like yesterday because somebody said, "Oh, this new Chris Brown Tiger song is the bomb," and I was like, "Oh, I don't really care for either of them, but let's see." Clicked the video and he was singing, and he was singing just as high as he was when he was in his late teens, and I'm like, "Sir, at what point will your voice mature? You cannot be in your 30s sounding like a woman. I'm sick of it." Anyway, what are you going to do for your birthday? Well, I am very poor. So, my dad had me making all these big plans, but then he just stopped talking to me in the last month or so. So, he was like, "Yes, we're going to plan a trip. Let's go do these things." And then he just stopped talking to me. He does that. So, I told my mom, "Well, yeah, I'm not going with you this year. I'm going with my father." And now, you know, he missing. So I guess I won't be taking a trip. I was trying to go back to Atlanta, but when I was planning with my dad, he was like, "Well, you're always in Atlanta. Try something else." I'm like, "I ain't been in Atlanta in years. What are you talking? I love Atlanta. That's where I'm from. Why I can't go back to my place of creation? What in the world? What in the world? That's like telling me if I live on the moon, I can't come back to Earth. That's where I'm from. What are you talking about?" Anyway, it's aggravating, but my mom and my grandma every year, like I told y'all, they saved. Every year around my birthday, the Kojic Church has the women's convention, and they try to go to the women's convention. It's gonna be in, I think, Baltimore this year, and they trying to go to that. So it always supersedes my birthday because Jesus is Lord now. I know you were born and everything, and we love you, but we really love Jesus. So they probably gonna do that, which means I might go to like Red Lobster or something. I don't know. I don't know. It depends. Probably nothing though. Finally caught you live, yay me. Well, hello, Ashley Milan. Welcome to the live. Come on in, have a seat. We just gonna chit and chat for a while. Nothing special. Anywho, I loved Madeline Kahn on Cosby. I loved everybody on Cosby. Every living body, even Bill. You know, Bill Cosby to me was the weakest link on Cosby and the Cosby Show, because Felicia Rashad has the chops. She has the range. She's hilarious to me. But, you know, we like Bill. We liked Bill. Anywho. I have a joke. How do you make holy water? You boil the hell out of it. Oh, that was a good one, Amy James. Good morning. This is interesting. Milo in Milan. Yeah, you know, I run across either your last name or something very similar all the time on YouTube. I'm actually following a young lady by the name of Natasha Milan. Natasha Milam. And I was like, I wonder if there's any relation. But I doubt it. You know, the world is too big for you to know if she's related to you or not. But anywho, yeah, I never run into anybody with my last name. And before you ask, I'm not telling. I'm not telling you, period. Nobody on here knows my last name. Actually, my friends in real life, when they find out my last name years into our friendship, they be like, "Really? Huh. You don't say." But no, I shan't be sharing that information. Love you down, though. Love you so much. Do the whole spiel. Saved, sanctified, and filled with the Holy Ghost. Baptized in fire. Don't you know, I know. Child. Claire Huxtable and Aunt Viv are similar, I think. I don't. I don't, especially not Janet Hubert's version. I mean, they've both got that kind of strict black womany kind of essence, but I don't know. I feel like Doc ain't Viv. Janet's ain't Viv. She didn't read as much. Like Claire Huxtable read every episode. She dragged somebody. Be it brief or be it long. She dragged somebody. She'd give you a quick little, a side glance or every episode. Everyone. She dragged everybody. It didn't matter. Elgin, Rudy, Vanessa, Denise, Lil Olivia. It did not matter. Did not matter. Cliff. Oh Lord, my battery. My battery is low, Jesus. Because I did an hour-long video before I did this one. I'm down at 20%. Well, when it hits 10%, I'm going down. My battery's never been low on this phone. It's a new phone. I got it back in January. But yeah, I liked her, but she was no Claire. She was no Claire. I mean, her big notable moment is when she went on down and they told her she couldn't dance, and she danced anyway, and she snapped at the white girl as she walked out the room. Like, that was the legendary moment for Aunt Viv, Janet Hubert's Aunt Viv. But I can name, The Wretched, when Claire dragged Vanessa for going on down to The Wretched, and having big fun. When she dragged Elgin, talking about she was gonna make, Heathcliff some coffee, and I make him coffee and he makes me coffee, all of that. She dragged him for that. And like, there have been several times. Iyanla and Mama June and Honey Boo Boo. I couldn't watch that. I tried to watch the show and I was disgusted. And then I found out the show was canceled because Mama June was dating one of her children's molesters that went to jail for molestation. Child, I cannot. I mean, I understand that's what Iyanla is for, but Mama June disgusts me. Because the women that come on Iyanla and, even if they, threw their children to the wolves, they say, oh, well, I didn't know. Mama June can't possibly say I didn't know because the man went to jail for molesting her child. Child, the ghetto. I think the character's name was Melvin, not Elgin. I don't think so. We talking about Sandra's husband. It was Sandra and Elgin and Nelson and Winnie, the children, which was so weird to me. Why are you naming your children that are brother and sister, husband and wife duo name? That's gross to me. It's like, why would you do that? Why? Why not Nelson and Coretta? Somebody else. Nelson and Betty Shabazz. Somebody. Nelson and Angela Davis. What is going on? Sandra's husband's name is Melvin. Are we sure? Are we sure? When she said half a gnat's brain. Yes, God, anybody with half a gnat's brain. I got to go to the Wikipedia real quick before my phone dies. The Cosby Show. Oh, I forgot my internet connection is rickety. We're gonna hope for the best. Come on. Come on, come on. Come on. It's trying me. But we got to get to the root of this. The root. Not the insurance. Oh, I hate those commercials. Hi, we're Root. Ugh, girl, get away from me. This is so ignorant. It's ignorant. I should have brought my charger out here, but I didn't know I was going to be out here like this. The ghetto. Let me try to pull up closer to the house and get on the Wi-Fi. Oh yeah, my car is working. My car works. Good morning, Delisa Smith. Let me pull on around and around and around and around and around. Do. Everybody say blessed. Try to get on the Wi-Fi. Try to get on the Wi-Fi. Let's get to the cast. Girl, if you don't load half a page. Don't this free. I'm sorry, it's Sunday morning. Try the heck out of me. Let's see. Yes, God. Yay, a working card. We're excited. 6 of 1. So we were both wrong. Child, the ghetto. The internet trying it. See there? Anyway, girl, I'm finna go on and get off. I may pop back on for another live in a little while. After I charge this phone. Exfoliated. Probably skin. I didn't exfoliate this week. At all. Just the ghetto. Anyway, so I'm finna go on back in this house and break the news to my mama that I'm not going to church this morning. She's gonna be so hurt, but I don't do Sunday morning service. I be there on Wednesday. I be there for Bible study. We study the Bible. I don't understand why Sunday morning is so important to the girls, but it's big important. They just be like, yes, you need to be at church on Sunday morning. Like, for why? It's loud, it's bright. I like the good romantic low lights of a Wednesday night Bible study. Anywho, let me get in here and break this news to my mama. And I'll see y'all back in a little while. Or maybe tomorrow. Who knows? I really be talking like I know for certain that I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna probably get in here and get depressed and go to bed. Because that's all I do. Anyway, child, this window is broke. You got to pull her in and whatever. I'll catch y'all later. Y'all be blessed. Have a good Sunday. Do something positive for the world. I don't know. It's Sunday. You supposed to like respect mankind on Sunday or something. I don't